Hi everyone, this is the Daily Weather Hazard Briefing from the National Weather Service office here in Pocatello, Idaho for Sunday, April 21st. We've got a cold front moving through the area today. It is going to bring some stronger wind gusts and a few scattered showers, isolated storms. They won't be for everyone though. In fact, a lot of us will stay dry as we go throughout the day. We'll talk about that coming up here. Before the cold front actually gets here, we will warm up a few more degrees compared to yesterday. Again, that cold front coming through will bring some stronger wind gusts, some of those showers, isolated storms. Overall, though, quieter weather returns as we get into Monday and Tuesday, but we'll have to watch as the pattern becomes a bit more active in the second half of the week ahead. So here's a look at satellite this morning. You can see increased cloud cover across a good portion of Idaho. More of that moisture is kind of streaming in as we've kind of moved into more zonal flow with that ridge of high pressure that was overhead yesterday getting pushed a bit farther to our east. Again, that kind of opens the door for some of those scattered showers, isolated storms as we get into mainly this afternoon. So speaking of, here's the look at our weather risk outlook grids. For the most part, again, not super impactful. The wind will probably be something that you notice more than anything throughout the day today. Still a bit breezy on Monday for us, but overall pretty quiet Monday and Tuesday. But like I mentioned earlier, things start to get a bit more active as we get into the second half of next week with the returning chance for a few showers and potentially some thunderstorms. River flooding still ongoing for the Portneuf River at Pocatello and at the Topaz Gauge. Still hanging out in the minor flood stage here in Pocatello. We'll have to watch that as we go through the next few days and really through most of next week, because we will see some warmer temperatures, and then, as I mentioned, with the active pattern returning, some increased chances for precip would bump those river levels up a bit, potentially back into the moderate level there. And the Portneuf River at the Topaz Gauge going to kind of hang out right on either side of that 4-foot mark. So here's a look at our temperatures today. In fact, a lot of us are going to make a run at the 70-degree mark through the Magic Valley and Snake Plain. Even outside of that, in some of kind of our lower elevations of the mountainous areas, still making it into the upper 50s to low 60s. Here's one model's take on those showers and isolated storms as we get into this afternoon. You'll notice most of that concentrated through parts of the kind of southeastern highlands, eastern highlands. Again, as that cold front moves through, not particularly well organized by any means. These kind of be some pop-up showers with some embedded thunder here and there. About a 10 to 20% chance of thunder through the eastern highlands, and basically a 20-25% chance of showers for most of the area that you see here. And as far as who does see precip, well, if you manage to squeeze any out of the clouds, it's not going to be too much. Up to about 0.05, maybe a tenth of an inch up on the mountains as you get into some of the higher elevations there. The winds will be more impactful for a good portion of the area. A lot of us seeing some gusts around 30 to 35 miles per hour. Not out of the question that some of our more kind of typical windy spots could be closer to 40, maybe 45 miles per hour. That'd be, out on parts of the Arco Desert where it just is a bit breezier usually. And then kind of that portion of Interstate 84 after the split before you get to the Utah state line there. Again, those are kind of our typical windy spots. We'll probably see some stronger wind gusts around 40, maybe 45 miles per hour there as we go throughout the day today, mainly this afternoon and this evening. As we get into Monday, temperatures in the morning going to start off mainly in the mid and upper 30s for a lot of us. A little bit colder up in the mountains, of course, but by the afternoon we will be a couple degrees cooler than today. Thanks to that cold front coming through, we'll drop by about 5 degrees or so. A lot of us hanging out in those upper 50s to low and mid 60s for afternoon highs on Monday. Monday will be a little bit breezy still, but not quite as bad as today, with gusts around 20 to 25 miles per hour. Then as we get into Tuesday, we'll kind of start to slowly warm things back up, with most of us back in the mid and upper 60s, a few low 70s through parts of the Magic Valley. So in summary, it will be warmer today just ahead of the cold front that is arriving, and that cold front will bring some stronger wind gusts, some spotty showers, an isolated thunderstorm or two here and there. But overall, quieter weather returns for Monday and Tuesday. but we'll have to watch as that pattern becomes more active in the second half of the week ahead. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can always give us a phone call, send us an email. Of course, you can find the latest weather information online, and you can always connect with us on social media too. Have a great day.